What's going on, guys? Happy 4th of July. I hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to be explaining what a Speedcube is and why you should get one. First off, I want to say if you're new to the channel, my name is Seth. I'm a competitive speed solver. Today's video is going to be a breakdown of the pros of a Speedcube. If you want to see more videos like this, along with competitions, unboxings, and other cube related stuff, then be sure to subscribe so you don't miss a video. Okay, so let's talk about the normal Rubik's Cube, which I have here. This is the standard $10 Rubik's Cube you can get at your local Walmart or Books A Million store. This is a pretty common puzzle you'll see in the toy section of these kinds of retailers. Okay, so right now I'm noticing how heavy this is. This is mainly because of how dense the plastic is. And this doesn't only aim at Rubik's, this can be a common problem for most popular Speedcube companies as well. For example, the Volk 2x2 is a popular magnetic Speedcube, but I find it to be often 2 times too heavy. This causes the cube to fling out of my hand when I don't use enough force to turn the cube. I think this has to do with the fact that there are extra magnets in the inner pieces now. This not only means that you have to turn the cube with a little extra force, but this also means that the added metal will add extra weight to the cube. It's not a lot, but it's enough to notice when you pick the Volk up or try turning. Okay, now let's do our first turns. What I'm noticing, and what I'm sure you guys can see, is that I struggle when I turn this puzzle. This is mainly because of 2 reasons. One, because of how big the puzzle is. When speedcubing, I prefer puzzles that are 56 meters or less. The average finger width is 16 to 20 millimeters. This means that cubes with smaller pieces that are more in proportion to your hand can help you with your turns per second, or TPS. Which is why it is easier to finger trick algorithms on smaller but finger proportionate cubes. And second is because of how blocky the puzzle is. It is no secret how some of the most popular Speedcubes have rounded pieces, but there's a reason for that besides just making the puzzle look cool. If a puzzle is too blocky, along with the tensions being too tight, then this means that nearly every time you turn, you have to line up each side with another nearly perfect, or else it won't turn. For a Speedcube, it doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly in line with each piece in order to turn a side. For Speedcubes, this matter is called corner cutting, and this is nothing new. This is why a Speedcube doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly in line with each piece in order to turn a side, because the rounded pieces make it so that if a side is turned with out-of-line pieces, those pieces can easily get back on track. Another problem with blockier plastic is that the puzzle's sound becomes a lot more obnoxious and annoying. Like, just listen to the difference. And finally, I have to talk about the price. This Rubik's Cube costs a solid $10 from most places, which I guess makes a little sense because it's an actual puzzle, not one of those poor quality sticker souvenir cubes. But let me show you this puzzle. This is a popular Rubik's Cube. It's called the Yushin Little Magic 3x3. This is a great all-round puzzle, but the difference is that this is only half the price of this Rubik's Cube right here. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is that there are cubes that are way better out there and can be found if you just look. If the cube you're looking to buy is meant for a young kid, then sure, this cube is fine. But maybe do some research before you buy a cube that's almost unturnable, yet still says fast reaction on the box. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.